This is the future.
I have been asked several times, and some make it a meme that I main the worst Warframes in the game. Others would dub me as an Inaros main. Some say that I'm just obsessed with Mag, while others would say that I'm just an Ashe fanboy, a Nidus worshipper, a Nyx fanatic, a Vauban heretic, an Izu addict, and Octavia prophet, or even a Mesa lifer player. Well, if someone asked me what is my Warframe main, I always tell them that I don't main any Warframe, but instead enjoyed them where they are strongest. Before we continue, I would like to ask you also who you main in Warframe and why. Let's discuss it later in the comment section, but for now, let me tell you this story. Some players just don't understand how to truly enjoy Warframe, and this video is a friendly reminder to just you. Every guide I put on this channel gives you an idea of how strong a Warframe is, and if there's a weakness, I try to complement it with some weapon synergies to make the Warframe fun to play. Players just don't understand that I just enjoy playing around with Warframes, and I bet that you main a Warframe because it's strong in a specific mission you love doing, or you just simply like the vibes of the Warframe. Players main Wukong for a reason, and I bet most of them are relic hunters. New players, those who love the zoom and boom nuke combo, and overall, who love to farm things in Warframe the fastest way possible. You love it because it's efficient in farming, and it allows you to get almost everything you need in the shortest time possible. That is why Wukong is meta, but we shouldn't disregard the fact that despite other Warframes having a slower pace in terms of farming compared to Wukong, they still prefer to use it because they like the Warframe. Even if there is a meta in the game, you can't say that there's one Warframe that can rule them all. Just, for example, Wukong can almost do all star chart missions, even Steel Path that requires capture, survival, extermination, spy, or any of the star chart missions, but is he efficient like Volt in Eidolon hunts? Is he as effective in getting credits in the Prophet Taker fight as Groma? Or can he be as effective as Mesa as killing enemies in the Index and farming credits easily? Or is he as useful as a Trinity, Sarin, or even Vauban in leveling weapons in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught? The main reason why players main a Warframe is because they are easy to use, and they make farming easier, but this doesn't mean that they are useful in all missions in the game. I wouldn't even take Wukong in an open world bounty mission because honestly, Mesa is a lot more effective and efficient. The only problem is that other mission types in the game are becoming obsolete because once you get the rewards they have, you don't bother anymore with doing the said mission. That is why frames like Wukong will always be meta, since the missions that he can do are always relevant. I mean, if there's anything that will not be taken for granted by players, that is relic farming and prime parts farming, because this is where you gain primes, and even sell them for platinum. They don't become obsolete no matter what you do because there will always be players farming for prime parts because of platinum, or the need to build a new prime Warframe or weapon. But what about those who main non-meta Warframes? Well, they are the enjoyer of Warframe who don't give a fuck about the meta. There will be a time in the game that you have it all, that all you want to do is start testing other things that you haven't experienced before in Warframe. For me, this is where the fun started. You see, in the past, I was a big Rhino main with a Tarax on hand. Well, that's how I got through almost all the star chart content, and then I moved to Chroma for more power and survivability, played a little Oberon, and then started loving Mag, and then it continued to other Warframes. Honestly, there is no such thing as a main Warframe for me, because I enjoy them, even if they are water-based Warframe. Like it or not, there are still a portion of the waifu Warframe, and the hentai tentacle Warframe that are good and enjoyable, but, to make them enjoyable to all players, most of us would demand a rework. Even with Grendel, this big meatball has his funny moments, especially in open world areas, and even munching enemies with Feast in Steel Path, but, to make him interesting to all players, we demand a rework. Clearly, some players enjoy Warframes that you don't like, and hate the Warframes that you love. We all have different opinions, and like I always said, the best way to play Warframe is to play it by your own rules. Don't take my guides as a Bible wherein you will follow everything that is written on it. Instead, watch it, get some pointers, know the pros and cons, or the strengths and weaknesses of a Warframe, then adjust the builds to your liking. Honestly, all I'm just showing is how you can have fun with a Warframe or weapon, but in the end, you are still in charge of the game. So, why do I main this Warframe? Because I want to, I chose to. And I'm having fun with it. There, I said it. No more emails on who I main in Warframe. Thank you so much for watching. Squad leader signing off.